Here at Doswell Elementary School, the Y'all Listen Up Show. Today we want to dive in. We just had a tragic experience in Boston. Anybody aware of what happened in Boston?
Everybody.
Okay, so good. I'm glad you guys are well informed. So now, what happened in Boston, there was another spin out that happened after that. There was a shootout between the police and the suspect. How many people think that gun that the suspect had was legal?
Y'all think
people think it was
legal? Y'all think he had the right to have it?
Do you think he had the right to have that gun? Do you think he went and bought that gun and did everything right? Or do you think he had that gun maybe from somebody or illegal? How many people say it was illegal? How many people say it was legal?
Wait, okay, stop. Illegal, raise your hand. Cool. Okay, legal, raise your hand. There we go. That's a
good answer. So, here it is. This tragic incident happened, and you know it cost a lot of people their life for something like this. And not only does it happen in things like that, it more closer home to us. It comes down to things like bullying, and then people end up getting guns in their hands and things like that. So, with that said, how many people feel like that bullying, people that have getting guns in their hands in the streets, do you think they get these guns through gun stores legally, or do you think they do things illegally to get these guns?
I have to go with illegal.
Illegally? Illegally? Okay. So, let's talk about that. How many people or know someone that ever experienced or had a gun? You might not know them, like not your people that go to school, but you know, maybe your big brother, one of his friends in the neighborhood or something.
Anybody?
Any hands? Just raise your hands. Let's see.
Few hands. See hands over here.
Okay. So we do have a lot of people that have experienced stuff like that. How does that make you feel, knowing that, you know, somebody down the street has a gun and, you know, they're kind of reckless with it? You want to share with us? Come on up. Who wants to share with us?
I got one.
Somebody that hasn't already been up.
Already. Come on.
I got a question.
Okay. Which is good. Hold that question.
All right, so how does it make you feel?
Anybody else?
I got anybody else over here? On this side that I ain't the one currently looking at? Okay, all right, cool. You want to go and take your chocolate? Oh, okay. All right. So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel uncomfortable because you don't know whether it was like legal for them to have it, or if they're maybe like a crazy person who's like in jail for some kind of stuff like that.
So it's an uncertainty of their intentions is kind of what you're saying. You sure? Because he was like, I don't know what you just said. Okay, I understand. So basically she's saying is, see, it makes her uncomfortable because she doesn't know what they're going to do with it.
And that's right, and that's what we need to know, stuff like that. How about you?
It made me scared because when two people were running down the street, later that night they heard gunshots.
Wow, right in your own community, so you hear gunshots. All right, so how many of you guys hear gunshots in your communities?
The questions that we ask go for everyone, the teachers and administration also. They go to everybody.
How many people see guns in their community? Hear the gun noise and guns going off in their communities, right here at home. So a lot of you experience that. And how does that make you guys feel? Scared. Makes you feel scared?
Get you right here. Y'all right in front of me, y'all talking.
Okay, so if it makes you feel scared, do anybody have any safety tips that they want to share that you might do at home? Anybody that hasn't been up here yet?
I'm gonna pick on somebody else. I told you I was coming for.
Any safety tips?
Somebody right here. She gonna give me some safety tips. You want to get?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, I ain't worried about her. She ain't going nowhere. We friends.
You have a safety tip for us?
Hide under the bed.
Hide under the bed, okay. How many people hide under the bed? some noise. How many people hide under the bed? Okay.
Hide somewhere in your house.
Hide somewhere in your house. Okay. So find a good spot in the house to hide. Come on up, son.
Son? Man, Leroy, man.
We haven't heard from you today. What's your name?
David.
David. So when you hear guns going off in your neighborhood, does that happen to you too? So what would you tell someone to do, you know, if that happens?
Go hide somewhere in the bathroom.
Go hide in the bathroom, okay? Do anybody get low to the floor? Any parents ever tell you to get low to the floor?
Anybody say, listen up. So, I'm gonna come to, see what's your name? Cause yeah, Dr. Starter. Oh, Dr. Starter. Okay, hi.
That's the coolest, you guys have the coolest principal in Prince George's County. Give it up for your principal, Dr. Starter.
So can you tell me some tips, just any tips that kids could use or anybody could use to be safe away from gun violence?
I think for me, it's not so much the hiding, but I don't want you guys associating with people who have guns, with older people who have guns, and you get in their car and they're 20 or they're whatever, and they have a gun under their seat, or they have a gun here where people keep guns, several different places where keep guns. You need to not associate yourselves with them. You don't need to be friends with them. You don't need to talk to them, because my fear is that some of our kids, not just here, but just children around the country, we think that those people are cool. And those types of people and that mentality could get you hurt even if you're not involved in the situation. So if you find out one of your friends has a gun, then you need to disassociate yourself with that person.
I felt like I was in school. I was sitting there like, what? You right though, because I knew him, because, are you right? You right? This is, can y'all give her another hand clap? Please, Dr. Starr, another hand clap. I have to come back here. We wanted to sit down. We wanted to talk some things out. I just need to talk to you. I feel smarter. I do. She gave me some tips.
And she's exactly right. You have to learn how to, everything isn't cool. You know, I know y'all watch, you know, or play some of those video games, you know, with the guns, where you get to bump into a car and jump in the car and take the gun and shoot people and nothing ever happened to you because it's a video game.
Exactly.
But in real life, it really consequences. Never forget that. Choice, consequences, okay? So when you make bad choices, such as thinking that you're emulating a video game out here in the real world, or watching someone that you know, make sure you do what Dr. Starter said, your principal. Get far away from that person, because the stats show that things can happen. And with that, I'm going to go to my all-star panel over here.
All-star.
Because they have something that they did some research on. Am I right?
Research?
Okay. How many children, before I get to you guys, let's go out here. Just what Dr. Starter was saying, innocently. How many children get killed by guns daily? How many children? How many? Let's take somebody out there. Every day.
Somebody hasn't seen already. Somebody hasn't came up already. Need somebody new. I'm about to start picking people. Don't make me pick. I'm picking. It's too late.
Go pick somebody. Come on.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. She thought she wasn't gonna go up here. Yeah, she did.
How many people do you think get killed every day? You come up right here. Come on.
How many children do you think get killed by guns daily?
Say 15.
Stay right there.
15.
Stay right there.
How many people do you think get killed every day by gun violence?
18.
18, so 15 and 18.
Okay.
Okay.
How many kids do you think get killed by gun violence daily?
At least 9.
At least 9. Okay.
It's 9.
Somebody you haven't seen. Somebody you haven't seen. I'm alright. Pick him. I'm picking. No matter.
Wait a minute, I got one right here. I got one right here. This is gonna be our last one.
Oh, this guy. I know this guy. Wow.
You guys are dancing around the answer too. How many people do you think, children, not people, children, get killed every day by guns?
20 people.
20 people, all right.
Right.
All of these are good answers. And now listen to the stats that you guys are saying. I want you to really, really, really think about this. And I want you to look around the room as you're saying this. He said 20 people. Somebody said 15.
I said 18.
Somebody said 18. Somebody said 9. Kids, children, look at you. Are you guys students? Do you guys consider yourself still children a little bit? No. Y'all still going to play, right? You know, because I know sometimes when I was in the 5th grade, I thought I knew everything, so I thought I was a big boy. But you guys are still our children. And this is just 4 people up here right now. Let me get 4 more people from this. Get 4 right here. Just come up and stand. Let's get this whole row. Come on up here.
That's people.
Now come here. All y'all stand right here. Stand right here. All y'all stand together.
Need one?
No. Now just look. We're saying that this many kids are being killed daily. This is just Monday. What happens if I line up some more group of children and represent Tuesday? And what happens if I grab another group of children and represent Wednesday? How many people gonna be left out there?
How many?
So y'all get it.
Do you get it? This is a very, very deep point that we're trying to make. And this is something that your principal was saying. You have to distance yourself, because if you don't, you could be one of these people that end up being taken away. You guys did good. You guys gonna have
Wonderful job. Wonderful job. Did y'all see how they were standing up here? It was up here.
All right, now, we're gonna go to the All-Star panel. How many people, children, not people, how many children get killed every day? We're gonna go over here. And what's your name? Deja. Now, Deja, I understand you hold a very important position here. And what's that position?
The president.
The president. Give it up for the president. The president. Go. Now, I want you to know your president has been on point this whole time, and she's been researching and finding stats and doing a whole lot of good stuff. So, she's going to tell us how many students, children, are being killed daily in the United States of America.
8.
8 children are being killed daily in the United States of America. So we're losing 8 children a day. 8 children a day we're losing. So remember that scenario that we just did up here? That's Monday. That's Tuesday. That's Wednesday. Every day you close your eyes and wake up, we lose 8 people.
So let's do some simple math. What's 8 times, if you just take the school day, what's 8 times 5?
40.
So that's 40 kids a week.
That are being taken away from here. And that's not a good stat. And then we got one more stat for you. Come on up.
Come on.
How many people in the world, how many people, not just children, we're talking grown-ups included, how many people would you say get killed in a day? Let's just put one answer out there. Let's get one person out there.
One person. Somebody I haven't seen yet.
Before she give us 3 seconds. Just say a number.
Come on, Keontae, just think of something.
20. Let's ask an adult. Let's ask one of the teachers out there. You got any teachers out there? Let's get one of those teachers in the back.
Okay.
Miss Evans. Let's ask Miss Evans. Yeah, per day. How many people in the world would you say get killed per day? Approximately 2,000. That's a great great, look, the way gun violence is happening. But we have an actual stat, right? You guys did the research on this? All right, what's your name?
Tanisha.
Tanisha. Tanisha's gonna give us the actual stat. And I want you to know these guys are really good. I was shocked at the work that they did. It was amazing.
It was us like, we all did that.
How many people do we lose per day?
268.
We lose 268 people per day. And that's not good. So how many students do we have enrolled here?
About 200.
About 200. So we lose a school a day.
What? Yeah.
We losing almost a whole school of people a day in this world. So you guys got to think about what guns and how this stuff happens. When we come back, we're going to talk about some of the solutions, and we're going to talk about a few other things dealing with gun violence when we come back to the Yo Listen Up show.
Yo, listen now. Listen now.
Real quick.